Hey everyone, we're back at Victorian Art and we're here for part 3 of coloring, and we're gonna continue with our little diamond girl. She's sitting on a giant diamond here. And so this part 3, we're gonna do her skin. I've done one skin tone tutorial and it was with Prismacolor Premieres, and they're very different from most of the other pencils that everybody has out there. I have not done any skin tones with Marco Raffines, which are an oil-based pencil, and I know a lot of people have Marco Raffines. They also have Faber-Castell. Now, I don't have Faber-Castell Polychromos, which are an oil-base, but I do have Marco Raffines, and so I'll be doing one on that. But today, I have Prang Pencils, which are a wax base. So they're very much like Crayola or Crazy Art pencils. So I have a multitude of colors here to share with you. I have a white, a peach, a pink. This one's called Natural. I have a brown, a sienna, and a dark rose. And these are all ones that can be found in the 50 count of Prangs. Which you can get off Amazon for like $15 or $20 if you really want to. I think they're a really great quality pencil, and that's just my, personal choice, I guess. Alright, so I want to start with a light color. I want to start with the Natural, and generally I start with a lighter color and I go to darker. And this one I just want to use for a base coat, which is just where I block in where I want the general color to be. And of course, for her face, I want it to be all over. And then we're going to start going in with shades after this and darken things up and go from there. With skin, what I generally find is there's a lot more color in skin than you would generally think. You think, well, that person is tan, or that person is pale, and so you just want to take like a, skin colored pencil and just color it all in. And I'm like, it doesn't look the same, because when you look at something light, it bounces off things and shows you multiple colors all mixed together. Nothing is just a flat color. You always see more than you think you see. So, I'm going to do this base coat, and then we'll start putting in different colors, kind of building up her skin tone. In a different tutorial, I'll probably be going over how to do this giant gem, and that's one of those faceted gems, and I love doing those. I'm absolutely obsessed with them. But I'll probably do it green to match her eyes. I think that would set off everything really nicely. I live right by an airbase, so if you hear that going on in the background, that's one of those giant jumbo jets or bombers or something taking off. My apologies, because they're out there, being awesome and whatnot, and I'm in here coloring. Okay, so that's the Natural, and it's just over her face, her arms, legs, everywhere. And I want to go in next with the pink and kind of get some of the pink tone in there. I'm going to go up here, and I want to go down around the sides of her face and definitely on her cheeks. I want her to look like she's cute and blushing. Maybe got a little bit of kiss of the sun on there, Give her some little pink cheeks. Come up maybe around the sides of her face a little bit. Definitely back in here. And I'm just touching in here. I'm not doing a ton of pink everywhere, but I do like to have some of the color kind of everywhere. So that's what we're doing. I want her lips a little bit darker pink than this, so I'm not going to do her lips yet. Maybe I'll use dark rose on those. I'm going to come down here and give her some pink in her arms. Maybe maybe over here. Because I like to layer colors. And I'm going very lightly. I do lots of layers. I like to do layers. I prefer that. I don't like just pushing down really hard and just making everything one color. I like lots of colors all put together. I think it makes everything look a lot richer and a lot deeper. So I want to go really, really lightly with my brown, which is my darkest one, and start giving her some like real shade and depth around the edges of her face. So when something goes away from you is when you start seeing more shadows, because you're not seeing direct sunlight from that part of it to your eyes. And so especially back in here, because she's got her bangs overshadowing her forehead, so I would think that there would be quite a bit more shade and shadow up in here. So that's what I kind of want to bring in. And as you can see, I'm going like really lightly, in little circular motions. I want her skin to be very smooth. I don't want to have any grainy or parts or like strokes where you can see my coloring pencils, like I did up in her hair. Like I kind of like that more graphic look up there, but for her face I prefer it to be much smoother. Give her some shadow, some shade. Maybe she's been out in the sun today. And so I'm going to go all around the edges of her face, especially around back here where her hand is, because it's going to be pushing into her face a little bit as she's holding it up. And I like to go in little circles. Yeah. And then definitely down here on her neck, I want to go a little bit deeper with it. Yeah. I like the way that looks. Give her a little bit of dimension. And then right here, I would think that, right under her sleeve, she's going to have some shadow on her arm. And under here, going to be shadowy. Give her some shade here, some more color. And we're going to come back in and smooth all of this out, so you don't have to worry as much. I just try and be careful because I do want everything to smooth out. I don't want to leave a ton of pencil marks that have a hard time being smoothed out. So just trying to go very light, little circles, blend everything as I go versus all at the end. Ooh, I'd rather go on the bottom here. Here we go. It kind of gives a dimension, kind of looks a little bit more rounded that way, I think. A little bit more here under her sleeve. And then on her legs, let's see. If the light's coming from over here, coming down this way, there's going to be more of a shadow on this side of her legs. Maybe like a little bit right here. Definitely on this side. Like give her a little calf muscle definition. And then down here a little bit by her knee. And then coming under. And got definite shadow where she's going to be getting up there by her dress. So there we go. And then I want to come in, maybe build up some more color with the peach. I've got the peach now, which is much oranger, but like I said, it's bringing in more color. It doesn't have to be everywhere. Definitely going to come back in with the natural and probably the white and give more color and blend things out. And you can do a little bit with this where you're adding color and blending. And I kind of trying to want everything to blend together as we go. Obviously, I'm not doing the best job of that, but that's okay. I'm not super particular about how I color, but I think it turns out nice. So, put some of this down on her arm. I think it's looking pretty good. What do you think? And if you guys are following along, if you're coloring something, or you use my tutorial and you color along with this, find me on Facebook, show me, let me know. Did it help you? Did it not help you? If there's something you think I could do better, or something you might want to see me do or try, I'm always up for trying things, making videos, seeing if I can help y'all. If I can, I'd love to. So this is actually for one of my fans who asked about how I color and shade things. And so I did this entire mini-series coloring this girl, and I hope that it helps everyone, not just her. So, alright, let's see. Let's go to, I want to go back and get some more of that pink. I don't think there's enough pink over here by her cheeks. I'm going to have to go pretty quick because I know I've got to leave soon. And up here around her cheeks. Oh yeah. Gotta get that pink in there. Maybe kind of smooth and gentle it out around here. Alright. Ooh. I'm gonna go back in with the, yeah, with the natural. We're gonna just kind of go over everything and just kind of blend it. I want to get a more even face tone for her. And so pushing a little bit harder just to get everything to blend together. If you have a blender pencil, definitely you could use it here instead of the natural or going back in with a white. I have a white pencil which I'll probably use. But right now I just wanted to use the natural. I know a lot of people don't have blender pencils, and you don't have to. You really don't. Not to get the results you may want. If you want to go get a blender pencil, go get one. They're pretty cheap. They're like Michael's or Hobby Lobby for like a couple of dollars. You get like 2, and I think they last forever. But I don't use my blender pencils on everything. I use them a lot more, I think, with Prismacolors than I do with other pencils, because I can kind of blend other pencils by themselves, like this. Let's see. Yep, let's use the white now. Kind of go in over here and across here. And go down on her arms a little bit. I just kind of want to smooth everything out, give it that kind of glow look, healthy skin. And if you wanted to do lighter skin, you could definitely find a couple of lighter colors than this if you wanted to, or just not use as many shadows. Let me use the dark pink real quick. Give her some lipstick. And then this one is Sienna, which is kind of a very warm light brown, and I want to just go around and just give her some touches of warmth around her face. And I'm kind of going a different way now. See if I can get an even blend here. Oh, that's purple skin too, huh? Yeah. I don't know why I have a little white dot there. I think this is a really great tone for skin. I like this one. So you don't have to have like a set of skin tone pencils. You can use what you have. Because coloring, like, you don't have to have the best of everything. Coloring is to make you happy. You want to get better, you can do better techniques and try new things with what you have. You don't have to have new stuff every time. You don't have to have the most expensive stuff on the market. Lord knows I only have like a little tiny set of Prismacolor Premiers. And I haven't been able to try out Faber-Castell Polychromos, which I know those are two of the biggest ones out on the market. And I've heard great things about both of them. I do like my Prismas, not gonna lie. But these are Prangs, which is wax base as well, like Prismacolors. And I do really, really like these. So, this is just the way that I do skin tones. I prefer them to look a little bit darker, not like super pale. And I'm going to go back in again with my natural and just go over this again and kind of even it out. Because I like to layer. I think it makes it look really more realistic, I guess. At least that's the way I like to look at it. And then, yeah, I really, really like that. Is it the best blend in the world? No, probably not. But I really do like it. I do. So, come down here. Get some of this to blend together. Alright, well, that is her skin. And if you want to go back and forth, use your pinks and your peaches and your naturals, your white. Use everything to blend in together. If you want to give her more shadows up around the edge of her face, do it. Absolutely. Make it look like you want it to. So, that's what I have for you today, and I hope you really enjoyed it. I think that just paused my video. Oh, nope, we're going. Okay. So, that was part 3, and I will be back later, probably to do some of this gem with you. And if not, I will see you next time. Have a great day.